we've seen this before, but there it is again. Let's watch it. It's not very long. Ooh, that guy's tall. I think some of them are soccer players. I'm going to have to stop it so you can hear me. Some of them are soccer players. I don't know if they all are or not. I know red one is over here at the end. Watch one more time, then we'll move on. That's red one. Red one. Okay. Oh, here's that first one. How cute is that? POV. People wondering who the girl in the white dress standing between Messi and Mabappe. I'm thinking the other way around. I'm thinking I know that girl. I just don't know who the other two people are. Or any of the rest of them for that matter, except for Red One. Just recognize him from the FIFA thing. So I'm assuming there's probably soccer players, but who knows? Let's move it on.
Too late, my time has come. Same shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth.
Wow.
I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get out of here. Yeah. Nothing really matters. Anyone can say nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
The boy is mine. I can't wait to try him. Let's get intertwined. The stars aligned. The boy is
Oh, Angelina's got some moves. So does Sarah. Okay. Is that just a picture? Apparently. Well, let's move on. So we just watched this one, and this one. We just watched that one. We're trying to watch this one. Let's go. We'll see if we can watch it again.
They say only fools rush in. I can't help falling in love with
Listen to it twice. Why not?
Falling in love with you.
Beautiful as you would expect, and I was there and I saw it. I can tell you, you know, it's such a difference between Portsmouth and here, just in the production alone. Look at all that stuff. Look at all the lights. First of all, a lot more people on stage, a lot more musicians. We got backup singers and all that. There's also there's a guy there. I don't know if you've seen him or not. He comes on the stage periodically and brings Angelina water, which is probably extremely helpful for her, and kind of rearranges the train on that dress. I understand it weighs about 45 pounds. You know, I mean, probably with all those little shiny things on there. I don't know what they are, what they're made of, but yeah, I can see that weighing 45 pounds easy. She's dragging that around and I could get caught on anything, right? But he's going around, he's kind of comes out there once in a while and straightens it out. I bet you that's a tremendous help to, just that is a tremendous help to Angelina. All right, let's move on.
Like a movie, it was just like a song. My God, this reminds me of where we were. Let me photograph you with this light, in case it is the last time that we might be telling lies. We were before we realized we were sad, getting old. It made us restless. It was just like a movie.
It was just like a movie.
It was just like a song when we were young. Like a movie.
Yeah, let's listen to it twice. It's only 54 seconds, not that long.
My God, this reminds me of where we were. Let me photograph you with this light, in case it is the last time that we might be telling lies. We were before we realized we were sad, getting old. It made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song when we were young. Like a movie.
I'll tell you what, you know, when you look at that stage, the lighting, you know, the stuff on the background on the big screen, the lighting, I mean, this is it, man. It don't get any better than this. It just doesn't. So again, you know, there were many people critical of Uncle Mike and his management skills and all that. Angelina has arrived here. This is the pinnacle of entertainment. Now, just because she's not a well-known name yet doesn't mean that she hasn't arrived. She's kind of doing it a different way. And I think it's smart. I do. She's been, how many times have we seen her with, you know, all kinds of different people in the music industry, Leonardo DiCaprio, not that, you know, I'm not saying he's the best guy to be hanging around, but I don't know Leonardo DiCaprio, maybe he is. So, you know, she knows movie stars, people in the industry, all stripes. Of course, a lot of people in the music industry, I'm sure almost everybody in the music industry's probably heard of her. Anybody important, I would guess. And they're all aware of her. And she's been everywhere, done everything, sang everywhere ever since she was a little kid. And she's done it all. She's done all the homework, all the groundwork. She's laid all the, you know, it's like when you build a house, you know, you don't just go out there with a bunch of 2x4s and start building a house. There's a lot of stuff you got to do before you get to the point where you're ready to put the first 2x4 down. Or it won't be a 2x4, but whatever it happens to be. a plate or whatever. So it just doesn't happen for most people. It can happen like that. It can be instant fame and success, but more often than not, it's like Ray Kroc said. When interviewed about his great success with McDonald's. Yep, after 30 years of hard work, I'm an overnight success. That's so more like reality. So Angelina hasn't been doing this for 30 years, but she has been doing it for over 10, which is nearly half her life. So actually, let me take that back. Over half her life by quite a lot, actually. So yeah, she's been doing this for a long time. And granted, she was little when she started, but still she's been doing the work. She's been out there performing, practicing, rehearsing, dreaming up new things to do, new playlists and all the other stuff. It's just costumes and what to wear and transportation and all the other stuff that goes along with it. She knows every aspect of what goes on. When she's in these rehearsals or in actually like in Portsmouth when something happened, she knows everything and everybody's job. So when something goes wrong, she knows whose job that is, who's responsible. She knows all that. She just knows everything inside and out. On top of being a great singer, on top of being a wonderful person, on top of being a really nice boss. But I'll tell you what, when something goes wrong, you're not getting away with it. She's gonna, in a nice way, she's going to make sure that she knows, right? And it'll get fixed. All right, let's move on.
What if you had it all, but nobody to call? Maybe they know me, 'cause I've had everything, but no one's listening, and that's just so lonely. I'm so
Just quickly before we continue on, this is apparently a Justin Bieber song. I've heard his name many times, like most of you. I don't follow him. I don't know any of his songs. I remember he got in trouble for racing his Lamborghini up and down the street wherever he lives. That one stuck with me. And because I would like to be able to do that, but my 2007 Honda Odyssey is not going to do well against the Lamborghini. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, I guess move on to the next one. I guess that one must be done. Oh my goodness, we're stuck again? Wow, this is getting to be a regular thing. Okay, well, let's see what happens next. This one we saw, this one we saw, this one we saw, this one we just saw. Let's do this one.
And now the end is near, and so I'll face a final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway, and much more than this. I did it my way. Regret but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without expansion. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more. And there is much more to come, guys. Have a good day. And now the end is near, and so I'll face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without expansion. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more. And there is much more to come, guys. Have a good day.
Yes, there is more to come. More of that song. It's quite a lot of lyrics in that song. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I was over here murmuring. I wouldn't call it singing. This is a song I sing in my car sometimes, a cappella. And I can tell you, the deer don't hit my car, birds don't run into the windshield. They're all running for their life the other direction. Okay. That's not that bad, but it's pretty bad. Oh, boy. Oh, Angelina, you're something else. I think that's your favorite mic, right? The one she got when she was 12 years old, I think it was. She still's got it. And I don't know how you hang on to that without making noise. You know, like your fingers moving, because my fingers are always twitching and stuff. That must be a special skill Angelina has too, the ability to hang on to that microphone that way. So, yeah, you know, anything from Angelina is fantastic. It's awesome. It's great. It's wonderful. Her singing a couple of songs, that's even better yet. A little bonus we weren't really expecting, I don't think. At least I wasn't. And we've already seen all the rest of these, but that's where we went in. We went in those doors right there. Down we went. That's the same door I went in to get down front. And we turned to the right. Yep. We went to the right. Right down that aisle. Right to the front. Turned left and sat right in front of where Angelina is right now. Me and James. Yep. Right there. Right in that neck of the woods. Right there. I was there.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Angelina.
This historic place called the International Theater at the Westgate Hotel in Las Vegas. I will be performing here the 29th of February. So please come, and I cannot wait to see all your fun.
Yeah, Angelina, I saw you in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. First time I saw you live. And I see these two shows here that you did. And I'd like to comment too. Over in the comments, the top comment up there, you got Tom Collins. And he's a really great guy. He was at Portsmouth. He's the one that had the baby up in the front row. You probably remember him. And he also, when we did the Dancing Angels in the park, he had his baby, the baby on the front of him there in one of those holster things. So yeah, he first of all, he's a really great guy. He's got a great family, wonderful family. They're just a loving group of people, and they're great fans of you, especially Tom. I'm not sure about everybody else in the family, but I think the kids like you too. So he's such a great guy, and if it wasn't for his being such a kind and nice person, I probably wouldn't have been in Las Vegas. But as it turned out, I was able to get there. And Tom's been fighting some health issues. He says right in his comment there, his leukemia treatments are keeping him from traveling right now. And when you're faced with life challenges like that, it's funny what you think about. Where your priorities fall. Naturally, if you have a situation like that, you have to take care of yourself. So whatever the doctors recommend and whatever course of action you decide on, you have to follow it. You have to be faithful to it. Otherwise, you're not giving yourself your best possible chance. And Tom would be there. If he could have been, no doubt about it. No doubt in my mind, he would have been there. Right up there somewhere near the front, I would guess. Maybe with the baby, maybe not. but the baby's a little bigger now. Not much. It's only been a few months, but they grow fast. And it's the fact that he comes on here and writes a comment to you about how he says you are simply amazing. I think he's amazing too. But I agree with him. You are amazing. Okay. Well, I hope you, for those that got a chance to meet Tom, keep him in your thoughts, your prayers. Think about him. Send some positive energy his way. I don't think that's too much to ask. And if you met him, you wouldn't forget him. He's a really heck of a nice guy. So let us move on from there. This is an Angelina video. A little plug for Tom doesn't hurt anything. Angelina would, I'm sure, be happy to chime in if she was able to do that. This is just a video. It's not a live recording. So, Angelina, you're just one of a kind. We all are, but you're an extra special one of a kind. You're talented. You have all the character traits of a great person. Example, you made a promise to yourself you wouldn't wear shoes because of your meeting with the young princess in ruins that you met. And I just can't think of a person who's going to spend, it's not just that it's been 12 years since you met her and you haven't worn shoes on stage because you promised yourself that. You didn't promise her that, yourself. Right? That's what I think I got the story right? And I don't know if I know anybody that would be able to stick to something like that long, that consistently, and with that much belief in why it was done and the purpose of it. I don't. And in this concert, you explained that a little bit, that it's part of your identity. I thought that was, it just blew me away. Of course it is. But to hear you say it is powerful, very powerful, in my opinion. The other thing you did, Angelina, just to let you know, you introduced a new song. I think everybody's raving about the new song, and everything I see is all positive. So that's congratulations on that. But in the first concert, early on, you addressed something I thought that was so wise beyond your years to do. some people have criticized when you're talking to the audience, they say too many times, "I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you," and you explained that you really do love us so much, and you're going to continue to say that. Good for you, bravo. You know, so there you go. Those that want to criticize, don't worry about it. Okay, it's also part of her identity, Angelina's identity. She loves her audience. You can tell she loves it. Look at her here, smiling. She loves singing, and every aspect of it. I think she loves too. That would include her audience, whether she has one or not, doesn't really matter. She loves singing and walking through the parking garage with her cell phone. She loves singing at that piano in the park there near her home. She loves singing in the car with her family. It doesn't matter where. It doesn't matter if there's a big audience, no audience, some audience. It doesn't matter. She walks out on stage. You know, I'm sure, you know, there's probably some kind of nervousness, maybe not nervousness, but high energy or, you know, I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. But when she was little, remember that picture of her walking out on that great big stage where there was 40,000 people there? Was that in Seoul, I think, Seoul, Korea, or Japan? One of those two countries, I think. 40,000 people. She walks out there. She doesn't just walk out there. She kind of like, she had to like hop, skip, and a jump to get out there because the stage was so far away. She was going to miss her cue for her song, and you know, it was so far to the microphone out in the center of that gigantic stage. And off she went. She was, tripping along, and it was like, it's unbelievable, unbelievable. It's almost, in a way, it's almost like she skips and sort of trots and goes up. She's going right into the lion's den, and she walks right up to the lion, which is the microphone, and she pats him on the nose. Good lion. Let's get busy, okay? And then she starts singing her song. No fear. Nothing. Right there, it just sings the song. This is Angelina her whole life. She's not afraid of anything like that. That's all in her nature to do exactly what she's doing at that moment. Isn't that something? How many people do you know like that, man? There's not that many. And what I said about Portsmouth is I felt that whole day, that her feeling that she must have got in me somehow from her. And that whole day, what made that day really special was I felt like, even though some things went wrong and all that, yeah, that all happened, okay? But guess what? There's a lot of things that had to fall into place for anything to happen, and it all fell in place. So a few things went haywire, life goes on, okay? But you learn from it and hopefully don't do it the next time. And the same thing happened. I wasn't involved in any thing like that up in Las Vegas, over in Las Vegas. Unfortunately, I couldn't live stream, which is one of my. I was hoping to live stream people in line and catch them afterwards and all that, and it was not possible. They made it very, very clear, the security people, that there was going to be no live streaming of any kind in the casino or in the building. So we weren't able to do that, and I wasn't going to risk being thrown out, so I wouldn't be able to see the concert. So I didn't even try. I did film the entire first concert when the security guys came down and talked to James, who was sitting right next to me. They never said a word to me. He looked me right in the eye, looked at my hand, looked at my, with the camera sticking out front like this. He looked at the camera, he looked at my hand, he looked at my arm, he looked me right in the face. Never said a word to me. Said a lot of words to James, but he didn't say a word to me. And he came down there, I think at least two times, maybe three. And he looked at me all the other times he came down too, and he never said a word. So I don't know. I don't know what that's all about, but I know that James had a little camera. I think they were all concerned about that for some reason. Ramble, ramble, ramble. So Angelina, thank you very much. What you do and what comes naturally to you, it's a gift from the universe, no doubt. Norway Judge said that. It's true. One of the other Norway judges says you are music. Absolutely true. I believe it. Do you have to work at it to get your end result that you want? Absolutely. You practice, you rehearse, you do all the stuff you got to do. Why? It's all part of it. You know, you can't expect to just walk on stage with people you've never played any music with before and everything goes smoothly. You just can't. You can't even do that after you practice with them for a while, because human beings make mistakes all the time. That's our nature of being a human being. So it's, you can't get a excellent result without some work and some effort and some planning and all that other stuff. You know that. You've been doing it your whole life. So, with all that said, Angelina, I wish you every happiness that is possible for you to have, or want, or desire, or to dream of. I want you to have everything that you could possibly imagine. And whatever that is, I feel like I'm your grandfather. So, I don't care if you want to call. I'll give you my phone number if you want to call me. Look for somebody to talk to sometime. I know you got a wonderful family. You don't need me, but yeah, I'll offer that to you. I'll give you my phone number, my email if you want. Heck, I'll give you my address if you're ever in the neighborhood. You can stop by and I'll cook you up something to eat. Okay, I'm a pretty good cook actually, and that's it, Angelina. I don't know what else I can say. Your whole life lies now at your feet. You're an adult, a young adult. So now all the steps you take now we're getting down to business. The next decade, that's going to set the stage for the latter part of your life, where just coming at it from an old guy's point of view, everything you do between now and the next 10 years basically sets the stage for what comes after that. Where are you going to be? What direction are you headed? And what do you want to do with the rest of your life? And I'm sure you've probably got a roadmap of some sort or an idea, because your family seems like they are very methodical and very well planned and laid out, especially your mom. It seems like she's always putting the brakes on. She doesn't want you to get burned out. How wise is that? That's very wise. Okay, Angelina, I'm going to quit talking now. I've talked way too long, but this is my little message to you here that you'll probably never see, but that's okay. That's okay, Angelina. You got a lot to do. You're a busy person. Okay, we all love you. I do. I love you like a granddaughter. And again, I wish you all the happiness in the world. I know that listening to you sing has brought me great happiness, great joy. And I think that you've given me a reason to get up every morning and go do something, which is basically do Angelina videos. Okay. All right. You have a good night now. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you guys for putting up with me, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.